event. Have you ever thought about the expression worth your own weight in gold? Well, these fellas are going to lift their own weight, not necessarily in gold, but in silver dollars. And it could be as much as twice their own weight. Here we've got 500 pounds in weight of dollars. That's equivalent to $8,000. And that's where we begin. Let's see how far they can go in this event, the silver dollar lift.
Another $1,000.
The total now up to $16,000. And that's 906 pounds in weight. Our security guards bringing in more of the silver coins to put into those buckets there. And it's the power lifters once again that are left in this contest. And that's really not surprising. Here comes Jerry Hannan. He's not going to do it. Well, of course, he's had terrible problems with his thigh muscles and his back muscles in this contest, so he's limping out of that. It's Larry Kidney to go next. A small man, but a great power lifter. He was a pro footballer for 10 years as well, and the US national powerlifting champion, 79 and 1980. And he's done it. It's a good one, a good lift then. So Kidney goes through. Next to come up is Lars Hedlund from Sweden. 906 pounds in weight. No, he's decided that really is enough. Larry getting some encouragement from his wife, Cindy, as Bill Kazmaier comes onto the arena, a man who's won 4 events up to now and dominated this contest. As usual, putting all that concentration through that bar that he's going to lift. And a successful lift. Kazmaier through. Cindy now will need to encourage Larry to lift this next weight as we see the silver dollars going in, and $17,000 or 956 pounds to lift. Larry to go. But Larry's had enough, so it's up to Kazmaier now. Up to Kazmaier for the 10 points.
So strong, so strong.
And really, it's so easy, isn't it? Bill Kazmaier wins again. He's number 1 and knows it. And that's 10 more points in the silver dollar lift, with 9 to Larry Kidney, 7.5 to Hedlund and Hannan, and 5 to Dolegiewicz, Graham and du Prie. Geoff Capes slipping down there with 3, Dean on 2, and Reinhoudt on none. And if we move to the main scoreboard after 8 events, Kazmaier now well ahead, 12.5 points clear of Lars Hedlund, with Geoff Capes in 3rd place, Bishop Dolegiewicz 4th. And they're well ahead of the rest of the competitors.
Pretty simple, that, wasn't it, Henry?
Help. Oxygen, quick.
That's the battery hold, because this is event number 9. And they've got to hold it out to this position, haven't they?
That's it, a straight arm position, I'm told, and they reckon they may be, someone will be doing it for about 10 minutes, a quarter of an hour. Unbelievable.
We'll see anyway. Event number 9, then, the battery hold, more points to be won for the world's strongest men.
First to go is Cleve Dean.
Hold it right there, don't let it go up.
Now, Cleve did extremely well with the lorry pull. He is an arm and wrist wrestling champion, so one expects him to be able to hold that battery up for quite a considerable time. Let's see. Time ticking away. And remember that red line there along the bottom of your screen, because of it, it's touched, and therefore we stop the watch at what time? His wife looking on, and the time for Geoff Capes to beat, 22.29 seconds. We make that 23, 25, 27, 28, 30, 31, round about 31 seconds there for Geoff Capes.
Keep your arms straight.
Bishop Dolegiewicz. And the official time on Geoff Capes is 31.64. 21. At 25. 29. 31. 33. Oh, round about 34 seconds we make that for Dolegiewicz. In fact, it's about 34.5 seconds as Gerard du Prie starts. 20. 25. 30. 31. 32. 33.
Well, this is a completely new thing, isn't it? Yeah, completely different muscle group. But, yeah. You know, I mean, where'd it get you the worst? In the arms, you know? I've been aching all night and stuff, you know, but I think so is everybody else, but everybody's doing superb, you know?
Yeah. I notice as you get to the end of your time, you know, everything begins to shake.
That's right, yeah.
That's the hardest to control, is it?
Yeah. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
The pain is unbelievable.
Is it? Yeah, look at that. Oh.
30. 35. 40. 45. Hannan now having to beat that 45.5 seconds. 36. 40 seconds. 45, 46, 47, 48. Round about 48 seconds as Lars Hedlund knows the target, and it's 48.75. 30. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. But not enough. Larry Kidney to go. He's proved he's a strong man in this contest, but one suspects that 48 3/4 seconds from Hannan is going to be too much for him. Let's see what he's doing. He's now over 35, coming up to 40 now, and not enough. Bill Kazmaier, overall leader and winner of 5 events up to now. 30 seconds. 35. 40. 41. 42. 43. Not enough.
Why do you think you did it?
I really don't know, because I don't do any real specific strength work for my deltoids, other than the overhead jerking and the snatching and everything. I guess that's just what you need, though, I guess.
Jerry's deltoids give him 10 points. Graham on 9, Kazmaier 8, Hedlund 7, Kidney 6, Dolegiewicz 5, du Prie 4, and only 3 points this time for Capes. Dean on 2, and Reinhoudt no points. So then, on the main scoreboard, after 9 events, Kazmaier leads with 82.5, Hedlund on 69, Capes on 59.5, and Dolegiewicz with 56, and they're well ahead.
10 men started out in search for this title, World's Strongest Man. It wasn't all that long ago either. We're now down to just 4, and a very exciting stage in the contest. The 4 fellas make a truly international lineup. We've got from America, Bill Kazmaier. We've got from Canada, Bishop Dolegiewicz. From the United Kingdom, Geoff Capes. And from Sweden, Lars Hedlund. And right now, we're about to await the draw for that tug of war. It's very important, this, because there's something like $42,000 at stake between these 4 men. That's about £20,000 that they'll be pulling off against. And we need to know now who is going to take on whom.
That's the draw. Hedlund for Sweden versus Kazmaier from America, Capes of Britain versus Dolegiewicz from Canada. And it's the winners then that tug off in the final, the 2 losers for 3rd and 4th place. 20 points for 1st, 10 for 2nd, 5 for 3rd, and none for 4th. And should Hedlund beat Kazmaier here and Kazmaier lose the playoff, well then Hedlund could win overall. So it's very important, this. Kazmaier wins here, he's overall winner. And the time is up, and it's a win for Bill Kazmaier.
Number 1!
He screams number one. Capes now against Dolegiewicz. And I'm sure Capes would dearly love to get into that final against Kazmaier. Two great friends here, but two great rivals nonetheless. The time limit applies in these heats. Geoff, the more experienced of this tug of war, he's dug in, it seems, to a winning position. Yes, and across he goes to congratulate Bishop after a wonderful contest.
Well, how much aggression are you going to put in against Kazmaier now in the fight?
Well, I'm prettier than Kazmaier. but he's a great athlete, and he showed that he's probably the greatest all-round strongman in the world. And it's a privilege to pull against him in the final.
The final, the last event in the contest for the world's strongest man. And those were marvellous sporting words from Geoff Capes, but I suspect that he'd like to beat Kazmaier here in this last event. Remember, time doesn't matter in this tug-of-war final. They can keep at it for as long as they want. Already 3 minutes have gone, and both men seem to have dug in. It's a waiting game. Kazmaier and Capes. Still some humor there. Is he trying to psych the other man into a false move? We'll see. Both dug in. And now it's up to 6 minutes, and they're still in that same position. Who is going to get disillusioned first? One man is bound to feel that he cannot beat the other. Whatever he does. 8.5 minutes gone. Who's going to make the false move? And it's Kazmaier who psyched out Capes. Capes seems to have given up. Kazmaier the winner. Yep.
The winner overall then, and the world's strongest man for 1980 is Bill Kazmaier. Was there ever any doubt in your mind that you were going to win this contest?
Well, I started to pick up momentum halfway through the contest. Felt pretty confident the whole way.
There's a very interesting battle of wits going on there in that tug of war.
Yeah, I think we were both tired from the first round. And I don't quite know why Geoff gave it up, but he's probably the best of the other three finalists as an athlete. And I think Bishop Dolegiewicz has got a whole lot of potential. But I think Lars Hedlund did win second, and he was the strongest competitor besides myself.
$20,000 richer, and the world's strongest man, Billy Kazmaier. In second place, Lars Hedlund of Sweden, and $10,000 richer. Geoff Capes, a magnificent performance and wins $7,000, about £3,000, and Bishop Dolegiewicz in fourth place, $5,000 richer. Henry Cooper now presents the British Meat Trophy in our presentation ceremony to the four finalists.
Lars, well done, mate. Congratulations. Bill, fantastic performance. Great pleasure to present you this silver salver. Well done. Well done.
What was the high spot of all the events for you?
The fridge race, which I won, obviously, and it was the most thing that I was most afraid of, and won. A great surprise, but obviously I was happy to finish where I finished, and to prove that an athlete, a shot putter, an all-round athlete can compete against probably the strongest men in the world.
Thank you very much, Geoff. Well, from Henry Cooper, from Geoff Capes, and from myself, that's it for this year's World's Strongest Man event here in the United States. From all of us, goodbye.